We got a celebrity cook-off coming up here now, so really put your hands together for Mr. Bananas. I mean, Mr. Guys. Mario Vitale. And Alfredo Good.
Nice to see you, Bill. Why am I doing his accent? Mario and I, we learned to cook in the Navy. I used to be in the new Italian Navy. We got a glass bottom boat. You know that, Mario? You know why? Yeah, why? So we can look at the old Italian Navy. Oh! What are you gonna do? I got a special dish for us. A real special dish. Hold on. He get it, and then I got something real special for everybody. I'm gonna make some little Chinese food. And I'm gonna cook the goose. I'm eating the goose. On the menu they call this meat. I'm waiting for my goose. Who's gonna like a goose? You know, you might say, Mario, Alfredo, he's a man. Season. This is a goose with a bambino in Sicily. She put it in her hand and look at how big she is. Looks all oiled up too, I see. It's best to cook with a KY. Okay. Your MC defense. All right. Listen, I'd like to bring up the guy responsible for this show this evening. Please put your hands together for Benny, the good Rizzuti! I'm so confused. That's what I get for following a blonde. I want to clear something up right off the bat. I want you to know that I'm not really losing my hair. I just have a lousy barber. He's going blind all day. I've been sitting in the chair and he's clipping a plant in between the two chairs. I'm like, oh, it looks good, Sasha said. Sasha, looks good, thanks. And I don't mind because I feel bad for the guy and it's free. I pay him monopoly money. I don't have a problem with that. I'll tell you, I am having a great time with this old age. I really am. Had I known that old age was going to be this much fun, I would have turned 58 on my 10th birthday. Jesus, my hearing's going. Friggin' hearing's going. Guy pulls up in a car and says, am I in a coma? Am I in a coma? I said, what? Am I in coma? My son wasn't feeling that good. My wife says, he don't ground too good. He don't ground too good. What the hell is ground too good? She said, he don't sound too good. Get a hearing aid, my wife said. I said, why? So you can hear what I have to say to you, she said. I said, why? I happen to love my hearing. I happen to love that I'm having fun with it. Because what you say to me is not necessarily what I hear. And I like that. I walk into a bakery, big long line, woman standing at the end of the line with a ticket in her hand, and what she says to me is, you have to go get a ticket. What I hear is, there's a goat in the thicket. Points to the machine and says, you have to go over there to get your dick wet. And at 58 years old, any man will tell you, a strange woman telling you to go get your dick wet. All I could say to them was, why, thank you very much. My vision's going too. I'm wearing freaking glasses here, which I hate. When I was younger, I had the best vision. I had 40-40 vision. That's two people with 20-20 vision standing next to each other. I could read War and Peace underwater. Now I couldn't read it if it was in Braille. And forget about books on tape, right? I already told you about my hearing. I'm thinking I was going to get books on tape. I was going to get The Godfather, and it would probably be read to me. I would hear the cod farting. Whatever the hell that means. So, books on tape I can't do. Now I went from I needed glasses for reading, now I need glasses for driving, and I need both. So I got bifocals. Told a friend of mine, I got bifocals. He said, I always thought that about you. I need a drink. I'm not used to it. When I'm at home, I don't get to talk this much. I am so freaking confused. I was putting this together. I was so nervous. I was going to wear my Jerry Garcia tie, but I got so nervous I smoked it before I got there. And all my relatives from Brooklyn here, my relatives from Brooklyn didn't make it, right? My cousin Sal was supposed to come, calls me just at the last minute. Can't make it because some of my family was in the Sicilian parade this afternoon. Maybe you saw them on the news. I saw it on TV and I thought of a Sicilian parade, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if they had an actual mafia fashion show? This wrap around didn't it? This was designed by polo. You know when the guy takes a polo shirt, he pulls it over, he's got one eye hanging out. By A. Grebadicchio Farnellati. I can make up the Italian names, boy. I am Sicilian. Any fellow Sicilians in the audience? Yeah, all right. Put away your guns. Knives too. I'm only kidding. It's just a joke. I had to get permission from the Don. He said, but it's okay because Italians, we're known for the best food in the world. Right, we make the best food in the world, and also, for those who still don't believe me, an Italian invented the telephone. Antonio Meucci invented the first phone, and the first words ever said on it were, I'd like to order 2 pies, a calzone. I mean, you're close enough. There's a lot about history you don't know. Did you know that when Ben Franklin discovered electricity, the man holding the kite invented foul language? Shit! Writing it all down, documenting everything. He's speaking to nice streams, don't you know more? Fuck you! There is so much we can learn from history, and there's so much that the young people can learn from history. Because they have no respect. The young people have no respect for us at all. As they're getting older, they don't really like son and his friends, they laugh at me. They laugh when it takes me 10 minutes to get out of my car, and they find that funny. The fact that I fart more than I breathe. Jesus Christ. But the young people I've learned, as I got older, I've learned that young people are smarter than me. They're all smarter than the adults. They are. Your children are smarter than the parents. Did you know that you can shovel snow in your pajamas? Am I right? You see that? All the young kids are shoveling snow and the parents don't want to say nothing. They're working. Leave them alone. My son went to buy bagels for us. And I was so happy. He's going to buy bagels in his boxer shorts. And he said, I'm going to get bagels, and I'm looking at him. And he has an attitude. What? What that? What? Are you going to wear pants? These aren't pants, Dad. They're shorts, Dad. All the kids wear them, Dad. You don't know nothing, Dad. You know? I'm a 70s child, right, Linda? Yeah. 70s child. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby! Now, I'm the generation of internet porn, prescription drugs, which are no friggin' fun at all, and still rock and roll! I have to listen to some of the young people's music. I gotta keep on time. I have no idea what I'm doing or where I am. listen to some of it, but rap rhymes with crap. Do you know that there is a rapper named Wiz Khalifa? Wiz Khalifa! I always thought that was a term Arab people used if you peed in public. Please, sir, oh, Wiz Khalifa in 7-Eleven, sir, please! Please, sir, it's G, I'll give you G! Oh, Wiz Khalifa, sir, please! I did this bit in front of some young people that got mad at me, and I told them, listen, don't get mad, Wiz Khalifa owes me money. He does. Because the conversation went like this. Dad, my friends and I were going to the Wiz Khalifa concert, and I bought the ticket, but could you lend me some money? Lend. Now, every parent knows lend means give. I'm not getting anywhere to lend. Dad, you can lend me money for a t-shirt. Okay. $50! $50 for a friggin' Wiz Khalifa t-shirt? $50? When back in my day, I'd go to a Grateful Dead concert, $20. I got my ticket, a t-shirt, and a big bag of weed! And the weed was better then. I don't care what you say, it was better. You had to take the bag, open it up, and stick your nose in it. Oh, that smelled so good. Now you can smell it 10 miles away. Put it in Tupperware, I'm factory sealing it. I got friggin' pot-sniffing dogs come to my lawn. Day off. Well, you know, young people, they don't respect the elders. I love my family. I respected my family. I did. I grew up and I learned a lot. Most of them were from Sicily. I learned gardening, I learned figs, all the stuff that I didn't know I was going to need to know when I became 50 years old. But I do that, and I still remember, my uncle. We would turn the dirt over, and then when everybody would leave, my Uncle Charlie, my mother's younger brother, he liked to tell me stories about the old country. And he would use the dirt with a stick and draw pictures, Sicilian hieroglyphics. Here was the farmer where we live. Here was over here was, I used to go to a woman, Maria Malato. Oh, now you know. When he was done, he'd erase it. And she looked down before my uncle could erase it. Oh, Maria Merlotto's house! What is she doing? And every Italian woman in my family wore an apron. They all wore, my mother, may she rest in peace, would go to sleep with her apron. She had everything in there. She had a tape measure, a wooden spoon, a little piece of bread with butter on it, and the rosary beads. They all had the rosary beads. My aunt one time got robbed, and while the guy was running away with her purse, she took out the rosary beads with a big wooden cross and the steel on it. She swung it like a cowboy, hit the guy in the head, and didn't miss one Hail Mary. All right, I'm going to leave you with, I told you that I have cousins in Brooklyn. I have a lousy sense of direction. I really do to this day. Horrible sense of direction. And I still remember, I needed GPS. I don't have one yet, I need it. I remember the first time I ever drove to Brooklyn, and I wasn't sure how to get back. I said to my uncle, how do I get home from here? He said, no problem, baby, I'm going to make you a map. All right, a map to an Italian is everything on the kitchen table. This napkin holder is your car. This salt shaking, and on the other end, this salt shaking is the exit to the Belt Parkway. Take the Belt Parkway. You don't want to get lost. Now my other uncle's sitting at the table at China, and it's one of those white cloth tablecloths, and they got the butter knives, and they're making marks. Hey, don't forget you got to turn right, you got to turn left. This is over here. You got to go to the Belt Parkway. Don't forget the Belt Parkway. I'm so confused. I got cannolis out. I'm so friggin'. I start getting this vision of I'm gonna get lost. I'm going to pull over to a police officer and I'm going to say, excuse me, sir, I missed the fork. There's no fork around here. I said, no, the salad fork. Mr. Freaking salad fork, I just didn't know. So execution. They come out with this brilliant idea. We're going to get into one car, Betty, and but before that, my uncle, to make matters worse, one of my uncles says, Betty, here's your baby cousin Josephine. Picks her up in her diapers, puts her on the end of the table and says, this is a Verrazano here. If you go that way, you ain't going to Long Island. Holy crap, who change a diaper around here? Kid smells like Staten Island. Running over babies in the street, so my uncle sensed my confusion. They said, we're going to get into one car, we lead you to the exit. So 6 of my uncles crammed into an IROC C. And they said, we're going to take you and we're going to beep and wave when we get to the exit. Beep and wave. So they take me, they beep and wave, I beep and wave, and go over the Verrazano. Italians have a great sense of direction. Christopher Columbus discovered America. He was looking for India. His navigator was one of my ancestors.